retake here. Wouldn't be surprised. Actually, no, they
No,
decided
they're
to go
going to
B.
B.
Okay, interesting. This is becoming more and more common, though. So, I am not fully shocked. I just really expected them to go A long just because of
Yeah,
their
look at
history.
2D here, hiding behind the box. 2D's going to catch DY out. No, DY actually catches him with the
Oh,
timing. And so that's DY going to get the first kill here. Blight waiting at the doors. And we'll see. They now have absolutely know where he is, but looks like they're actually going to rotate over towards A. But the
yeah,
bomb's still in the tunnels.
that's what I was going to say. I noticed that the bomb is still on B, though. So this
did
could be
they
one of
forget?
those. I think this is one of those famous like mousepad pressure fakes. You know, they put a lot of pressure on Cat. They smoke it off, then they
Yeah.
sneak through the smoke,
Ooh.
get the kill, and then now they've got B site all to themselves.
Yeah, they baited that B site rotate in a way that you don't expect, although DY gets taken out through the box. Charles as well going to approach here with the double kill. And now it's a 2v2. Dizzo has the bomb. It's crossed over, and Brady going to try to distract, but Charles will not be dissuaded. Charles flips around with the flick. Dizzo takes him down 1v1. Dizzo now very low. McCoy does finish it off. The pistol round going to Kulas Nation.
Yeah, and I think I just want to point out a couple of things from that round in the fact that we basically the new change to the doors there basically gives the CTs a better chance at retaking B site, and Charles being able to sneak in and not only confirm where the position of the second player was, but also aggressively get through and peek that player in tons, basically gave them the round. He gets
It's
that kill.
amazing how much a difference it does just flipping around those doors.
Absolutely.
So crazy. I love that about CS, how much a tiny change can just alter the entire narrative of the map.
Yeah, and so now because of that loss, we see Mousepads have their lovely pistols and their singular smoke on that of Cadius as they sneak up Cat, and this nade could do a lot of damage from 2D, but he ultimately elects to fall off with it.
Yeah, if he throws this nade right now.
Yep, there
Here
it is.
he is. It might be a
Focus and
little bit
wave.
late.
Oh my
Doesn't
gosh.
hit a single player, and now all 5 of Mousepads are on site. They take down 2D, and they're going to get an easy plant and force the retake. But getting spammed. Oh, Brady gets the 1D on Charles, and so now a 5v3. They don't have any guns to pick up, but they do have a really nice position here with Kulas Nation. A very difficult retake, even with the guns and armor.
Yeah, and there it is. I was going to say, if Flip gets caught out, then this round is probably over, and yeah, it's over.
Oh, Mousepads with a crazy eco win. Guzman securing it with those last 2 deagle kills. And yeah, that's just, you know, as Kulas, you just cannot allow that to happen. It's just, you know, the late grenade throw by 2D that would have decimated the team and instead did absolutely no damage. Just came down to that, and then they were able to take the site.
Yeah, and I think we said this a lot on Inferno. We said that you can't count out Kulas whenever they have an eco round. But you can't count out Mousepads either because they do
Apparently not. And now
and
they approach onto B site, and actually there's a trade coming out there. DY takes down Blight, and they have full control. It was only Blight on the B site there. So Kulas. Here's Charles sneaking through the smoke with a Nova, but going to back off there.
And
And
not exactly a bad decision from Charles to like sit in the smoke for a second, see if somebody kills him, somebody pushes him. So he backed off and then re-pushed again.
Charles got out there. 3 kills coming in. Guzman the only one left, but 2D takes him out with 2 kills there. And 6 HP to his name. But a nice retake there by Kulas, and just managed to get the frags. That smoke, they just used the confusion to take down the Signing Mousepads players. So a nice retake there from Kulas. A much easier site to retake in many ways. Or a much easier retake that round than last round. And they got it done.
Yeah, very, very eventful there for the side of Kulas in that retake. I didn't expect the Nova to do a lot of damage once we saw the Mousepad players back off as far as they did away from the door. But ultimately he gets a kill and does a pretty good amount of damage onto a second player as well.
Dizzo
just caught
jumping out
in the
at
middle.
Charles. Wow, Dizzo with another entry. 2D gets taken down as well. And this is what I'm talking about. Dizzo just makes that work. And he, he just isolates those fights so beautifully. In this case, it didn't take a lot of skill of positioning. He just kind of ran out and shot people in the face. But, I really like the way he's been playing. So that's already a 5v3. But signing Mousepads wisely, taking stock of the situation, not going too aggressive off those frags.
Yeah, and this is probably gonna spell chaos here for Kulas, and I just realized how much of a mouthful that was to say.
Spell chaos for Kulas.
Yeah, I
I
really
like
think
it.
it's going to though, because they're gonna pick off DY. That's basically gonna force Flip to push up into tons to ensure, and he does push up, and that delays him just a little bit, and that's gonna give Mousepads probably the round. I'm guessing.
Yeah, Mousepad's going to get the plant. I like that play from McCoy to flash himself in, but only gets one kill and immediately traded. So Mousepad's doing a nice job of that. Looks like a 2-2, as you say. Blight, 8 HP, and a FAMAS. And Blight still sort of wandering around in the mid catwalk area. So it's going to be really, really tough. But Hades gets caught out. Guzman wisely with the trade. 2v1. Blight, 8 HP. He's going to smoke off the bomb and kind of go for it. Probably just go to stick it. But it's unlikely he will be able to. And yes, Brady does manage to take care of that. A headshot through the smoke, baby.
Man, I really hope we continue to see Brady op on this map, just because we didn't really get to see him do it very much on Inferno, and I don't really think that Inferno. I mean, we've seen him pop off on Inferno with the op. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really think that he is like necessarily the opper that I would say would be the Inferno opper. I
Yeah,
guess.
no, yeah, he likes to move around a little more. Yeah.
Yeah, he's more dynamic, which is good, but on Inferno, you really need an opper that can hold the choke point. And in this case, Kulas decided to get aggressive and only get one for it. And Brady does keep that up, so let's see if he can do any damage with it.
DY getting 2 there. And here's Charles chasing after Brady, who is backed up all the way to T-spawn. Brady keeps running. The great escape. Brady gets away. And DY manages to take down 2D, trading after that. So McCoy. Okay, so people are everywhere on the map right now. Nobody knows where anyone is. Brady gets the kill there. And the bomb has been dropped. So Charles now is mollied off, and Brady has no idea where he is. Nobody has any idea where anyone is, but Brady checks the right angle and gets Charles. So a 2v1, a 1v2 clutch in the end by Brady. Like you say, that op paying dividends already.
Yeah, very much, I think, the right choice to give Brady the op on a map like Dust 2, because this is the map where, not just this map, several other maps as well, but especially Dust 2 and Mirage, the sort of Opper's Paradise maps where, like, he can quite literally just run around and do whatever the heck he wants with that op, and he'll be just fine.
Opper's Paradise. I see nice entrance from Guzmi. I see an MEL broadcast team produced parody of Gangsta's Paradise coming through sometime soon.
That would be awesome, but
yeah.
Oh,
2D.
The first little shot with the deagle. He continues to be nutty with those deagle shots there. Probably gonna re-peek DY. Maybe gets him if he decides to peek. Ooh. No way. He does
2D
it.
with the 3K coming in on Cat, and beautiful work there on the eco round for Kulas. This is a 3v2 now, and 2D and Blight have both picked up guns. 2D has the op. So now, even though they do have control of this area of the map, signing Mousepads, they're down a player, and they're against full guns here. Only the utility really puts them at an advantage.
That's what I was going to say. The utility, if they can get over to B, which is exactly what they're doing, will help them lock out the CTs and ultimately, hopefully, in their case, win them the round. Because this utility is going to come in extremely handy in keeping them out of the site. Granted, I think Kulas is already expecting that, so they go tons, which is easy to molly off, yes, but you can't molly off tons and door at the same time. You can't really afford to. And Guzman, dude, he reads it like a book. Blight
got through.
The smoke.
He's got 4 HP, but he got through. Guzman seems like he maybe knows this. No, he's still looking at the smoke.
He heard that for sure.
Yeah, now he heard the jump. Oh, good try by Blight. I like the idea. But Guzman does get even with the highlight play by 2D, it's Guzman who will be remembered in the epic songs that will be told about that round. He was the one who got the ace there. So yeah, nice work by signing Mousepads to continue getting this lead on the T side. I like what I'm seeing from them. Ooh, Flip gets tagged there.
Yeah, what a flick there by Brady. Brady is excellent
Yeah.
with his ability to flick and make these quick aggressive picks with his op. And so this is the first, I believe this is really like the first like true full rifle round we've seen, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, I think you're right. It's always been, these teams. I like how these teams really force up all the time. They're just like, no, we want another full buy. No, we can make something out of this. Now they're going to approach the A side, and DY jumping out with his back turned. McCoy gets traded out.
Look at the
And
difference in the way Mousepads are playing this map versus the way they played Inferno. On the T side of Inferno, they were very spread out. They did a lot of defaults and things. On Dust 2, though, they're playing as a full unit, and that full unit continues to work as they just take out Kulas one by one there.
Yeah, the entries coming in. That's a really nice take there by signing Mousepads textbook. Nothing you can argue about that. And I really like what I'm seeing from them in general. I like signing watching signing Mousepads play. They're really clean.
Yeah, they're doing a great job, and this is probably about the most even of maps that I would say comes in on the competitive map front. And so these deagles on Kulas, I'm not gonna say it because every time I say it, they prove me wrong. But typically, you see an easy 6-2 here with the eco round coming in for the side of Kulas, and you don't really want to give up more than like 7 rounds to Mousepads on T side. So hopefully Kulas can rein it back in and try to keep Mousepads from going crazy. Haven't really seen them use a timeout at all.
Yeah,
Guzman.
Guzman with the headshot already coming in on Flip. Now McCoy actually does get that kill on Brady. A little bit of spam there. Jump down coming in. Guzman. Oh, he gets taken by the pistol. And now the bomb plant has gone down. That's DY with the kill. But Blight has taken down Cadius. Low health on McCoy. 1 HP. DY knows where they both are. DY with the spray. Not quite. Blight just manages to take him down with 21 HP. And Kulas Nation will take that. A bit of a sloppy retake, but they got it done. And the rounds on the board are what matters.
Yeah, once again, Kulas defy all odds and snake their way back into this round. And I was really concerned there when we saw that 1 HP there, and they lined up on top of that, but the spray transfer just didn't come in. And this is, and I'm just looking at the way chat was talking, if Mousepads win this round, we're probably going to see map 4, but I'm sorry, not this round, this map.
Yeah.
But if we see Kulas win this map, and then historically, Kulas have not lost on train.
That's right. Yep,
That
that's
could
true.
be the end. We may not see map 4 if Kulas somehow bring this back and win this map.
It's definitely a possibility, and it's funny, just the eye test tells me that Kulas has a better chance against Mousepads on Dust 2, but yeah, as you say, Kulas has only, they've only ever beaten signing Mousepads on train, so it definitely would be very exciting to see. Well, it's going to be exciting to see train, but yeah, in this round it is already the advantage for signing Mousepads. Dizzo already getting another pick, and just like we say, Dizzo, just such an efficient player, is able to get safe kills, able to get those surprise peaks. But
Nice
2D trade back
there. Yeah.
They know exactly where he is. Dizzo gets him even on low HP. Brady as well gets Flip, and they are going to go for this A site here. No, it looks like they're actually going back towards B. So Blight is caught sort of outside the site, and he's the only one here to defend.
Yeah, this is not gonna go where I take that back. I did not think that was gonna go well for Blight. I thought Brady had him for sure, but he misses the shot, and now McCoy's left in a 1v2. Still has to retake B site though, not an easy feat. And Dizzo's planted the bomb in default, and DY's obviously trained in on the window. Yeah, throws that nade, misses the shot on Dizzo. Oh, if he throws that nade,
that nade goes through. Oh, it just bounced. Yeah, so it doesn't hit. The op is not the best gun here, and he's gonna turn around and peek, but he's gonna be seen. Yeah, Dizzo really good position there for McCoy. And yeah, the change on those doors made all the difference in that round, especially
Absolutely.
for McCoy in that retake.
I just want to highlight there for signing Mousepads. You know, they're winning 6-3 right now. It's round 10, and you see Kulas have to pull up yet another eco. And
Hmm.
typically, this is where I'd say, okay, let's talk a little bit about how the mid game is starting to shape up. But we know Kulas is very good at these eco rounds, so I'm not gonna say that just yet. But I
Hmm.
will point
Hmm.
out that 3 players on the Mousepads teams have double-digit kills, whereas KDS only has 1. So it's basically a 4v5,
Yeah.
and Mousepads are still.
I noticed that. Yeah, Cadius, and I'm not sure. I mean, Mousepads don't. It doesn't feel like Cadius is just you know, running into crosshairs and dying. He's throwing utility and doing what he can. But yeah, like you say, Dizzo and Brady. Oh, there's Blight actually taking down Guzman, but are really. Oh, Flip with actually an approach here, and
Again,
Cadius
I
now gets
say,
taken as well. Flip with
again,
the
I say
deagle.
it. Kulas Nation once again defy odds with these rounds. No
It's
wonder
almost
they
like
bring
they
the
should just
ball
buy
back.
deagles instead of guns. Like it
Honestly,
is
yes.
so ridiculous how often they win these.
If I'm Kulas Nation, instead of getting these SMGs, and because I don't really recall very many rounds they've won with their SMG buys, but when they opt for these deagles instead, and they play more like passively and as a unit, and they take these off-angle peaks, it typically works out in their favor. So why not just save a little bit more money and go for what you know has been working as Charles closes out that round for Kulas and gets them up to 4-6. I
Yeah,
mean,
4-6, and Kulas need these rounds, right? Like you said, even 6 or 7 rounds for signing mouse pods on this half is going to set them up really well because we know how strong they are in CT. So Kulas Nation really needs these rounds. They have a good opportunity to get a 1 or 2 more here with this full save here by signing mouse pads.
oh, just barely. McCoy misses that shot there. Gonna reflash and try to keep him from pushing. Gonna get boosted up onto the A site here.
Oop,
Missed the jump twice.
after a bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually gonna hurt them in a lot of ways. But hopefully another missed shot. Oh, but
McCoy.
man, the freaking deep.
McCoy says, "Never mind. I'm going to use the gun I'm actually good with." And the Cadius is way behind enemy lines there, but does get taken down. Oh
I
man,
really
that's
thought
a
Cadius was about
hilarious
to get
hold.
I really thought Cadius was about to get a knife kill there for a second.
Yeah, it was he was close enough to do so, but
Yeah. McCoy's gonna get the pass the op over here, which I believe McCoy didn't have the op that round. So, see a UMP on Blight, even though they have plenty of money. So obviously they're
mhm,
keeping track of Mousepads. They're aware. Okay,
yeah.
they're probably not gonna force back into this. Let's just keep the UMP, get the extra money. And Mousepads opting for a little bit of a split mid push here. A couple of lower tons, couple on pushing up cat. I
And no
wonder.
armor at all here on mouse pads.
Yeah, just basically the full save on the armor side of things.
Blight is gonna see.
Has full armor.
Hang on though, look at these kills coming through already onto Kulas Nation. And even with no armor, they picked up 2 guns already, and they have control of the B site. Flip now has it all to do with low health bars, but
Oh,
Dizzo takes him down, 1 HP again, and still managing to get those kills. Now it's just McCoy. And how did Kulas Nation let themselves get into this position?
uh-oh.
McCoy though, maybe pulling it back. And does he want to pick up the rifle? No, he opts to stay with the op, and now Brady and Cadius left to defend on the site. The bomb has been planted A. So
Yeah,
actually McCoy is just spending so much valuable time sneaking through, checking every angle on this B site, and the bomb isn't even anywhere near him.
at this
Is he
point,
going to be able to go for this at all?
no, I was gonna say at this point he probably has used his ears and deduced that okay, clearly it's not B. They definitely duped me here. So he's just gonna clear all the angles possible, make sure he doesn't get caught off guard by a P250 or a Deagle or
Wow.
something, and he's gonna save for exits. But this really sucks for Kulas because they were doing so well. They had knocked signing Mousepads down and out basically. They were about to tie
Yeah.
it back up, and now they give Mousepads a 7th round on a round they shouldn't even have.
Absolutely. Yeah, signing Mousepad is going to be able to get a full buy very comfortably in this round. And yeah, already they had that round in the bag. No armor, but we just saw kills come out all at once. Signing Mousepad is just peeking out and hitting everything. And Cadius, it's so funny to look at this. Cadius is still on 2 kills.
I will
But
point out
signing
for him,
Mousepad is doing just fine.
I will point out for his sake, he has 16 enemies flashed, so he may not be doing a great job on the fragging front, but support-wise, he's doing an
Mhm.
excellent job as a support player for his
Um,
team at the moment.
Yeah, we've seen Cadius do this role before. He definitely is one of those to buy utility and really like go for make space for his teammates. So I'm glad to see that he's doing it and it's working on this map. But we have a full gun round now, and Signing Mousepads playing very passive here.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of shocked to see the slower play from Mousepads, but at the same time, this is what they're known for. They're known for like
Mm-hmm.
slowing down, getting this map control, and Kulas are just dumping utility without any sort of information at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure they're hoping that it is delaying Mousepads, but in reality, Mousepads are just like, yeah, go ahead, keep throwing all your utility, because then, as soon as they're aware of just how much utility they've thrown, they're gonna explode, and Kulas
Yeah.
can't do anything about it.
Yeah, and Signing Mousepads has got full belts on 3 players. Now just one of those flashes goes out. McCoy gets a nice shot on DY, though, immediately as he gets around the corner.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what DY was doing there. I mean, he had no one there to even remotely flash him in or trade for him. You have all this utility, and you know Kulas is low on util. Like, what are you doing?
Are they going to peek this? Brady. Oh, Brady gets
Oh,
a no-scope there. And Charles takes down Dizzo, but it is Cadius trading that one out. So it's a 3 versus 3. Flip gets traded out. A nice spot there by Flip through the smoke. 2D going to approach Guzman, and Guzman has no idea. He's got the nade out. 2D manages to get him through the wall. Now it is just Cadius, and 2D takes him down as well. 2D with the solo approach onto the B site. Gets 2 kills and gets the round for Kulas Nation. Finally, they're back.
yeah, what a job there by 2D. I was just about to say that he absolutely has to get that kill there on Guzman, and he did. And then,
Yeah.
of course, the perfect timing to know exactly where the smoke came from, judging off the angle of the bounce. He knew it came from the side of window, and so he just peeks window, and it gets him as
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just perfectly well played. His team's going to be on a weird buy here, but they get a 6th round on the board, so at least now the max they could go against going into halftime is a 9-6.
Guzman, what a flick.
What a
That
flick.
is just dirty from Guzman, and now he is going to play aggressive, gets into pit. They don't know he's here because McCoy was backing off. And yeah, now that's a huge advantage already for Signing Mousepads, taking down Flip there.
Yeah, a little bit of damage done to Dizzo here, knocking him down literally 1 HP, down to 99 with that nade. So 4v5, definitely in favor of the T's here. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of like slow down and end up going deep here. Like especially
Mm-hmm.
if they can pick off this cat player in 2D. If 2D gets a little too aggressive with this sound cue coming in from Brady, oh, I just really hope they don't give this away right here.
Yeah, Blight, it is so close. Just both players know exactly where each other is. But
There it
Brady,
is.
with the superior weaponry, does take down Blight, and that really opens things up. Mid now totally clear. It is actually McCoy rotating over. Charles getting a good amount of damage onto DY. He's going to flash high and see if he can go for the peak himself, but he reloads instead. And he goes for the peak.
Oh,
DY takes down Charles,
18.
but McCoy is
Ooh.
wreaking havoc in mid, actually. And McCoy's going to take down
Yep.
DY as well. So Kulas Nation totally back in this round. Bomb already down though on A site. I mean, and that this is what Signing Mousepads keeps doing. That bomb was sitting in long the entire round until finally Kulas Nation had to rotate. And so we'll see if they're able to do this retake. Cadius is sitting here in Goose. Cadius is going to go for the peak. No, 2D.
Nade.
Let's take him down the grenade as well, helping that out. And it's
They
just
know where
Guzman
it
here.
is now. Like that shot gives away his position, but they don't have any util. He just has to push him, and that's
Oh,
exactly what he does. That was
so
perfectly played.
unfortunate.
It's
Guzman
perfectly
had
played.
that. Yeah.
He did. He absolutely had that. He didn't necessarily need to peek, but since he was in a 2v1 situation, all 2D had to do was really just get aggressive and hope
Hmm.
he missed the first shot, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And now DY and the side of Mousepads are gonna call in a timeout to, rethink. Like, whoa, how is it 7-7 right now? What the heck?
Hmm.
This is good. This is really good for Kulas, I think.
Yeah. I've been reading chat for a little while, and I just want to, make a quick shout out. If you want to get your foot in the door, go to Manitoba Esports, the Manitoba Esports website, and just figure out how you can take the first steps to get more involved with Manitoba Esports League. I think if you've been following chat, you'll know kind of what I'm referring to there. But definitely contact us. We're always looking for more people who are willing to help out, willing to, do all the things that are required in running an esports league. So we are out of the timeout now. 7-7, 1 round left in the half. Bit of a rough buy for signing Mousepads here.
Yeah, I think it's a weird buy just in the sense of, I mean, it is the last of the half, and they're gonna make them pay for it. 2D is gonna take out one of the only AKs for the side of signing Mousepads. Looking good now for Kulas to potentially get this 8th round. But I do want to highlight, yeah, well, I'm really glad our lovely Nidus switched over to Charles here. I was going to point this out. I want to point out the fact that Charles has a FAMAS and Blight has an M4, but Blight's focused on mid with 2D. So if they start putting out tons and overload that FAMAS, but no, they just go cat.
Oh, McCoy. McCoy has 9 HP. He almost naded himself out there. And
I thought he was going to kill himself. I really
did. Did already take a headshot from the cat position. So, yeah, it is.
Oh, knocked down another 1 HP down to 8 HP.
McCoy hanging by a thread here and misses the shot when DY comes out. So that's already 2 more kills. Flip is here in pit. Could surprise them with that position. But Blight. Oh, Blight does get Guzman through the smoke. Guzman jumped down, but just before the smoke bloomed. And now it is Blight and Charles coming from lower to see if they can take this. Charles takes down DY. Dizzo trades it. Dizzo with the scout. Very, very difficult position here. But Brady. Where is Brady to help out? He is on cat, but he isn't able to trade, and Kulas Nation takes it. So a good try there by signing Mousepads, but Kulas Nation with the 8th round.
Yeah, not really too shocked, but it should be about a minute break here in between the half, and must say, what a comeback for Kulas. This is shaping up to be a good game.
Yeah, it was 7-4, 7-5 over there. And now the 8 rounds for Kulas Nation. I would say, I talked about how they needed these, and they ended up getting him. 2D once again topping that scoreboard. Katie is still on 3 frags, and it's just so funny to see signing Mousepads doing so well, even with a player just not getting the frags at all. But good on them for using him as a support player and him for still making a difference in this map.
Yeah, so now we're just going to take a quick look at this lovely replay, some replays here on the stream, and wait for the second half to start. So stay tuned, chat. Stay tuned. Yup, already.
All right. Well, we are already back. So the pistol round has started for Kulas Nation, and signing Mousepads here. Signing Mousepads did take the first game of Inferno, if you're just joining us. And Kulas Nation has already taken a bunch of damage, 2D down to 11 HP. This is going to be a very, very interesting pistol round. It's already Flip and McCoy, though, getting the entries, and they do have full control of the A site. They're going to get the plant down. So signing Mousepads already has a big job to do. 2D is going to try and stop them from doing it with this position in pit. Very, very threatening here. Brady, yes, Brady does get taken down by the P250, and Guzman trades him out. So a 3v2.
Yeah, they just need to, do that, exactly that. They need to play as a team and peak together, and that's exactly what happens. And Kulas come out of the half, fire in on all cylinders, and bring up 9-7. So what do you think, Wes? I mean, this is going to be a pretty simple round coming in for sure. So yeah. What do you think? Do you think we're going to see Kulas steal away this map, just looking at the first round of the half here?
So Kulas is so good on T sides, right? This is something we talked about all the time, and so I do have to go with Kulas, even though 7 rounds on T sides should be enough for signing Mousepads to take it. I gotta predict Kulas. I think 2D's sort of ramping up here, and already I think 2D's the X factor that could carry Kulas to the end of this map. What about you? Do you think signing Mousepads is just gonna take this in CT side? Ooh.
Well,
Hang on, this
I
round
need-
might not be so over after all. They'll still get two. 2D
There it
gets another
is.
one. That's probably going to be all she wrote. DY, there we go. So it was a little bit sweaty there for a second if you're a Kulas Nation fan, but they get it in the end.
Yeah, and so to answer your question very quickly before we enter this third round of the half here, I will say this. Guzman has 19 kills, almost a 20th kill going into the third round of the second half. And we see the first rifle round. So if Mousepads lose this round, allowing Kulas to have 11, ultimately probably a 12. If I'm Mousepads, I'm calling a timeout at that point, and I'm discussing as a team, do we want to fight back into this and waste a lot of our energy? Or
Yeah.
not waste it, but use a lot of our energy?
Yep,
Or
yep.
do we want to potentially just, go through the motions and make sure we don't overextend our energy and focus on winning train? Because they have to know that regardless of what happens in this map, train is next, and that's a hard map for them. Cadius, what a kill!
Ooh.
Sees Flight jump up before the smoke pops and gets that nice little kill. So
He had less than a second to make that shot, and he nails it. First try. Flip is onto the site now and has picked up the bomb. If he plants here, Katie's going to peek, but he fakes it. Nice job by Flip. But he is very, very low, and he's trapped in a 1v3 here. He's going to be able to get this bomb plant down. Very, very good for Kulas Nation in this situation, but it looks like Shiny Mousepads will be able to take it eventually. Flip goes for the peek. Now they know exactly where he is. And yeah, from 3 angles, you're not going to win that one with that HP. So Flip does get taken down. Shiny Mousepads, like you say, this round was very critical for them, and they do get it. So definitely gives them a way back in to this match.
I would still call a timeout here if I was Kulas Nation or Mousepad. Like, since Kulas Nation is the one that lost, I would call a timeout and just discuss things. I mean, why not, right? I mean, you came into the half, you get the first 2 rounds, you lose the first rifle round. Okay, cool. What are you gonna do? But they opt not to. I guess team chemistry is just that great for them. They have a really, really weird buy. I am not going to ever count out Kulas Nation on any of their buys ever again.
Especially not something like this.
Yeah, just a really weird buy. Like,
The
this
weirder it is, Rudy, I think the better chance they have to win. Honestly, give me a Negev. Give me a scout. Give me some dualies. Like I just want you to up your chances to win, and this is what they need to do. So this hodgepodge of weaponry, we'll see how Kulas Nation can use it.
I would love a nice flash in there from Izzo for. I'm sorry, from. Wait, what?
Cadius with the flash. As usual. Oh no, Dizzo flashed, and Cadius got a kill.
First, and then Dizzo got the second kill. What in the world?
But Cadius bumping up his KDA heavily in this round, getting 2 kills over on the side there. 2D. Taking down Brady. 2D going for more, and he is so good. His aim is just so impeccable there. UI gets taken down as well.
He will. He's probably going to try to go for B and sneak through. What are you doing, 2D?
I like that aggression. I like the idea there, but Cadius not to be fooled by a cheesy play like that. 2D still on 23 frags there, highest in the game. But Shiny Mousepads creeping back towards the round tie here. And we'll see if they get it. Now it's the weird buy is coming in from Shiny Mousepads. That's a P90 on DY, and we'll see what you can make of that high-powered SMG.
Yeah, ironically enough, we actually saw the P90 come in yesterday when Mousepads played Weight Slammers, but it was Guzman who opted to pick it. And at the time, I suspected that it was just, it was a cheeky buy. They were doing really well. They were ahead. No problem. Now that I see it come in again against a team like this, I wonder if they've actually been working on a way to really implement the P90, because it is a really overwhelming weapon if you can get into your opponent's face. So this is going to be a great nade.
Oh, it actually doesn't do as much as I thought. It did a decent amount of damage. Yeah, but if it had landed on the ground there, you could have really, really put yourself in a huge advantage. Idiot with a nice spray through the smoke already. Gets McCoy. And yeah, I'm really interested as well to see how they use this P90. It is DY on it, and he's over...
He's holding the close angle.
He's over at Carr there. So yeah, Brady gets a shot on Charles. Guzman as well onto Flip. So Shiny Mousepad's looking really good in this round. It's like the P90. It's just the scare factor that's used here. And Cadius with the peak.
I
Only
think it's
2D
done its job,
remaining.
though. I mean, it's allowed one person to basically sit still and clear close angles, and now
Mhm.
they don't have to be afraid of that flank. So regardless of the fact that it hasn't been doing much, it's done its job here.
Yep.
Tiz of
Look at
2D.
that shot.
What a kill, man. I hope we can get that on replay because that was disgusting.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna be able to get the plant off that.
I think
Oh no, he doesn't get the kill on Guzman. So I could see it. I could see the possibility there.